this one has the money. I get so confused. Must have logged in. We ready? All right. You got it. All right. Thanks for joining us. First match about to get underway. We have number 5 seed Ethan Frank going against the number 4 seed Henry Trutwin. Practice is over, so this is first ball for score. Good shot to start the match for Ethan. Solid strike. Ethan made the cut in the 8th seed after qualifying, coming in at -13. We used the PBA Viper pattern today, 36 foot, about just shy of 30 mils. Up until this point, we've been able to keep everybody pretty right. You can see pretty big angle from Henry up front. After the 8 games qualifying and now 6 games of match play, they definitely have gotten pretty hooky. Early on, they definitely were very tight. Scores were low. Took -25 to make the cut to the match play, -26 to cash. All square after 1 here. Both players working on a strike. Not going to get it. 7 pin for Henry. Our 4th seed will be, I'm sorry, 3rd seed. We'll meet the winner of this match. That'll be Dave Ullman. And then waiting after that will be Tyler Kleinepier. And then our number 1 seed in the stepladder, Chad Nelson. Easy work for Henry. Strike spare to start the match. Ethan stepping up, frame 2 here, working on a strike. A little light. 2-5 left for him. Definitely not an easy spare, and I really would say that there weren't very many easy spares to be had today. A short pattern with a lot of volume, a lot of people not getting to the spare, and a lot of people chopping or hooking past if they missed in a little. All right, all square after 2. Jody, what did they average in qualifying? Ethan averaged 198. Henry averaged 199. Throughout the match play, let's see here. Actual pins, Ethan had 1263 for 6. Actual. And so about a 210 on the nose. Henry had 1273, so 211, 212 right in there. All right, another easy spare for Ethan. 38 in the second with a spare in the third. Henry stepping up here. He's got a spare up. Strike in the first. Chance to take the first lead of the match. And there it is. We had a total of 40 bowlers today, so a really good turnout for the first tournament of the new season. Had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 junior bowlers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 senior bowlers, so a nice mix there as well. Henry getting around that pole on that left lane. Yeah, he's deep enough where that pole is going to come into play a little bit for him. All right, just a 6 pin. All right, he keeps his Dutch dreams alive through 4. We'll see what kind of a move Ethan makes here. He came up light, left that 2-5 last frame here on this right lane. Yeah, good adjustment. Flush it is. Bookends the first and fourth, 39 in the third now with a strike up in the fourth. Jody, no urethane will be used as far as I believe anyways here in the step ladders, and almost none all day. Early on, I think some people thought 36 feet and it was going to hook, and there was some urethane right away. I honestly don't know if anybody stuck with it longer than a game or two. Inside a little bit on target there for Ethan. Just a 4-pin, fortunate. So anyways, urethane didn't really make much of an appearance today. It's almost 30 mils out here, so even though the pattern is short, there's still a good amount of volume out there. Like I said, it took until late in the day here for the players to really start to get as deep as they are. We made it through all of qualifying, I would say even a good chunk of first couple games, at least a match play, before anybody really started getting in, so to speak. So Needs a strike here to keep that Dutch alive. Oh, Messenger snaps out the 10. The dream is still alive.
I'm not bragging or anything, but I had a Dutch into the 9th.
Today?
Yeah.
Didn't you have a Dutch game just like recently?
Waterloo.
Yeah.
Waterloo.
Yeah.
Once again, not bragging.
Oh, I'd brag about it. I've never had one. I'd love to have one. All right, let's see if Henry can figure out how to get this left lane to work for him. Get around that post. Much better shot.
Well, there goes that Dutch.
First double of the match, but the Dutch is shattered. Pretty good. Oh, that hooked a little early on him. Brooklyn it is. Send me a message on Facebook. He sent me a message 2 days ago on Facebook. What time does the tournament start? No.
Okay.
No. I mean, I'd say maybe he doesn't have Facebook, but
He's using a message.
you're contacting him. All right, 3-6 here for Ethan. No spares are easy. Good cover, especially that one.
Prize ready for Deshaun. Deshaun, your prize are ready.
Definitely saw the scoring pace starting to pick up here through the last part of the match play. As I alluded to earlier, 25 under to make the cut, 26 to cash. That was 12 people making the cut today. Scoring pace was definitely low. Well, that was his good lane too. 4-8 left for him.
As we know from Springfield, your good lane can change.
At any second, your good lane can become your bad, and your bad, your good. Yeah,
Your food's ready.
in a heartbeat. Anyways, yeah, scoring pace probably got closer to like the 2-teen range during most of the match play for some of the guys that had a little bit of a look. But, boy, it was definitely tricky to shoot spares with that short of a pattern, but yet that much oily, especially as they started to crack open a little. Jody Langer is actually at the counter. He made it in. I'm not going to say what time he got here because I don't know if it was on time or not. But at one point I looked over and I could just see his head above the counter, so I know he's here. Hey, Johnny. Payne, John says hi. John Holmes. Yeah.
Hi, Holmes.
They can
You
hear.
would have freaking killed it.
Yeah, you would have killed him today, Johnny. This would have been easy for you.
I'll talk to Langer. We'll get that pole move for you here shortly.
That one checked early too, but that held off a little down lane. I think he might have moved in a little bit on that. Really good shot. Both players staying clean in this match. That's kind of
Well, no,
impressive.
in fact,
Like I said, they're not easy to get spares.
Anybody that bowled me averaged 240, but Chad.
Bitter Ginger over here, our new president of the CBA, is a little upset at his draw in match play.
Order ready
Carry it. Oh, big double. There's Ethan's first double of the match. All right, 139 in the seventh for Ethan with a double after that. 148 in the seventh for Henry, and he's working on a strike in the eighth. So strike here, Henry maintains the 11-pin lead. Anything less, and the door is open for Ethan to take over the lead.
Oh boy.
Oh, that checked way quick. 6-pin. Good break.
Big.
For those of you that didn't know, Matt Payne was elected the new president of the CBA. Chad Nelson stepped down beginning for this new season. Chad did remain on the board, so he will still be a large part of the organization. Just decided it was time for some new blood at the top, so he stepped down, and Matt was voted in before at the end of the year meeting and before the season started this year. All right, Henry made easy work of that spare, so he's 158 in the eighth, spare up in the ninth. So Ethan will step up in the 10th with the opportunity to make the match his. He could shut Henry out.
That's better.
Yep, good shot. So 218 max for Henry. We still have 229 max available for Ethan.
It's all me now. Yeah. Oh, it's not on the table. Normally I sit my chunky butt down and it shakes everything. Much better shot. Forcing Ethan to throw the first one. This one's big. This is a big one. Oh boy, push.
Done talking already?
No, I was holding my breath. I was going through a tunnel. I wanted to see how.
Can you flick that up?
Flick it up.
Yeah, just like.
Oh God.
You can't reach that.
I
can
can't
you?
reach it.
All right, I stepped away for a minute. Hopefully you guys could handle the new president talking for a second. Obviously, while I was away, Ethan with that 8-count spare will end up losing this match. Henry will advance. 07 max here for Henry, so just finishing out the match, and then we'll move on. Henry will advance to meet Dave Ullman, our number 3 seed.
Shot 279 his last game.
He did. Yep. Ullman shot 279 in position round to jump from somewhere around 7th or 8th up into the 3 spots. So we're going to move the camera next door. They're going to get 2 shots on each lane, and then we'll be right back with you. No, we should do that right now. That's a good idea. You want it very gingerly because you're redheaded? Move that, or do you want to take a photo?
No, I can move it.
Okay.
I don't want it to always. I mean,
Absolutely.
you did so much for me today. You know, I was just. You
I'm
got
glad
me
I
my
could help.
score sheets, with, you know, standing sheets.
I'm glad I could help you out. Can we get let's get a picture quick. Ethan, can we grab a picture quick?
Don't mind the earthquake. Oh, this is light. Oh, jeez.
Damn that kiss, you still got a crack in the leg.
That kiss kid.
Right? Let's get his crap out of here. Oh no. Can't put it here. Alright, I'm actually getting my stuff out of here.
You're the best ever.
Yeah, just for you though. That's not gonna work either. I'll move it over here. It's just change.
I have no idea.
The camera doesn't even face that way.
It's my first time.
Holy buckets, things are crooked.
Did it get knocked out of
I
place?
think we're okay. We're going to be all right here.
I told them they don't mind the earthquake.
They have a thin candy shell. I'm surprised you didn't know that. All right. Look at everybody bailed on us. I'll just add it. Novices, hello, El Chapo.
No me gusta. No habla español.
Slowly, slowly. Did you tell him to not make gumbo? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah, I can't let him.
Like right at the end of the ball return. See if
I can't let him do this anymore at all. Holy cow! Oh, see ya. Take it easy, Brent. Oh, anytime. I'll get you one next time. All right. Absolutely. Good bowling today. See you, Newman. Wow, we went from 32 to 17 just from Payne moving the camera. Cheapers.
Listen here.
Sorry to everybody that was offended by him doing anything.
I could have taken a picture of the top 5 and it would have been their forehead and
Would have looked good on the newsletter or the Facebook page. All right, for anybody that is just joining, this is match number 2. This is our number 3 seed, Dave Ullman. He will be going against the number 4 seed, Henry Trutwin, who made it past Ethan Frank in our first match, 217 to 207.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I think that was it.
You should. When you're doing this at 1 o'clock in the hotel. Good or one eye. What's that say? Read it off.
I can't even write it. Look at that, I put the mic down 1 second, we lost 2 more.
Oh, God.
Was that it? All of them?
Henry gets another 15 shots.
Dave, you'll get the choice then. Henry will start. You got it.
Weird. Not you'd want to start
Mr. Ullman
all day anyway.
has opted to have Mr. Trutwin begin this match.
Food's ready for Nicole. Nicole, your food's ready.
Thanks. Good tournament.
Thanks, pal. Good boy. Well done. Well, yeah, that Henry threw a shot with a different ball. He made a little change there, that last shot of the practice. I thought it shaped pretty nice. He went back to what he was using in the first match there, and it hooked early, and that's what it was doing towards the end of that last match. Just a 6-pin, easy spare. All right, good spare. Excuse me. All right, Dave Ullman's first shot coming up here of the step ladders. Again, shot 279 in his position round match against Brent Newman to climb his way into the step ladder. Hold, and we got another early hook and 6-pin. Ullman qualified 5th today. He was one of, well, he was the last 5 players to actually be plus on the day for qualifying. He came in at +1. Again, Henry was right behind him in 6th at -8 for the qualifying. Henry pretty much cruised through match play. 2-teen, 220, 2-teen, 230, 190. 190 that last, or 190, 190. Those last 2 games were his only losses in the match play portion. Ullman made some work out of it for himself with a couple of 180s, but again, the big 279 skyrocketed him in. All square after 1. Much better shot, all 10 down. Sure, I didn't. Clark had, or Carl had a 260. That was the only other. I didn't even see many 250s had. Yeah, big games weren't had. Oh, little crumbler. We're all square.
There's a reason to take a rake on.
I was talking to Ullman there off camera, and he just asked, was the 279 the biggest game of the day? Carl Polzer had a 267 somewhere in the early stage of match play.
First time trying to sit down. I don't know how to do it.
I don't even know if I saw much for 250 games today, honestly, now that I look at it.
Fresh out. I'm gonna look at the
Yeah, a few 240s were about the biggest games there were today. Yeah, another early hook there, 3-9. Sure. No, it wasn't against Payne. Good spare, Henry. It was actually against Newman. Another deserving, victim. What's that? odd occasion, there's 19 people watching. I think I actually know all 19. All right, Ullman up in the third here, looking to take a lead. Working on a strike. He's right where the other one was. Yep, hooked early. Looks to me like at this point he's playing them pretty similar, and I think what I can see out of both players, that right lane has got earlier hook. They installed more of the friction on that lane. Tough spare, makes good work of it.
I recommend you use this pattern for every tournament.
This was a tough one, yeah.
Or somehow make every tournament like
Well, like I said a few times, my goal with this pattern, the Viper again, is what we use today. No re-oil, so this is where we're at after 15 games of bowling on it. But I was looking for something that would try to keep the players right, so we didn't get deep right away. And then I wanted some volume because this place has some friction. It hooks. Missed in. That's a good move. He should play it there. Once again, the Dutch dream is alive. Both players smashing Dutch pace.
Obviously not.
Question is, are you going to move in and play it there now?
The shot was good. I just came over the top of it. I was expecting it to flat 10.
Did you really get that far around it?
Yeah.
That was way around it.
This 28's on fire.
Well, that's what we've been saying is yeah, a lot of hook on that. Well, there it is. Dutch v. Dutch.
God, this will be great. They match in Dutches. It's got to be a first. Where's the first?
Oh, he left already. He would know too.
Go back to the 85th.
All right, we're still looking for the first double of the match. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Yep. Well, for the second match in a row, Henry decided 4 frames of Dutch was enough, and he doubled up in the 5th. Let's see if Ullman makes a move here now. Yeah, a little bit of a... Yep. Oh yeah, that definitely was a move in. And it was enough. There we go. Alt square again. Yeah, that was easily 2-3 in on the lane. Couldn't tell how many his feet went left on the approach, but a good move.
Jolene, your fries are ready.
I thought he said fries. That's fries. The fries was ready. I didn't know.
Jolene, if you're watching at home, your fries are ready.
Like a phone a friend.
Yeah, he did move into there to play it.
And he did knuckleball.
Toppled it. There it is.
Good thing there's a sweep on that lane.
The first turkey of the step ladder. Here we go. Now we're scoring.
No.
Not even close, Hammerschmidt. Tyler Klein up here was your high qualifier, plus 52. Kish was actually leading qualifying
All day until that.
all
last
day.
game.
Where did he go here? Kish actually came out of the gates 230, 240, 210, 20. Hiccup of a 160, came back 220,
Roll it. He rolled.
but then 170, 150 his last two to go from 80 over down to 6 over. So Tyler shot 246 his last game to go from 6 over
You might wanna-
to
you might wanna
50
check the
over,
sweep
so-
on this pair when they're done.
Anyways,
They're getting a
nobody
lot of
lapped the
work
field. Not even close.
That's what we pay them for.
Meanwhile, all square again. Both players with turkeys. These guys and their smartphones, they know how to log in from anywhere.
Really? He was up there when that popped up. That's cheating. I don't know how that works.
Performance enhancing for sure.
I know I'm in IT.
He moved in too.
It's gotta be
Good
I don't know
shot.
why he was. That doesn't
Good
hurt.
shot. Boy, once we told them nobody had 3,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, we got 7 in a row between the two of them.
Yeah, can you change the pattern? It's too high scoring all this.
Let's oil. They'll slow it down.
Can we bump the head?
Yeah, he's got a good look now. I think he squared back a little, and then of course he did the best adjustment of all. He threw it better. C-Mac, how are you, buddy?
Has been told, throw it better.
Just throw it better. Hammer, if you're still watching, they don't have golf on anywhere here. What's Kepka at? Is he still playing well today? Yeah, then they took it off. Oh, commercial. Never mind. We got it back.
Never mind, we'll figure it out.
I'll watch it. I'll find it.
I had one like that the other day.
Crumbling 8.
No, I'm talking to the guy on the TV hitting the ball. It went into the kids. Apparently he put it into the...
Hammer, we're working on the blue oil, but apparently food coloring doesn't do it. And so that's what we tried today. That doesn't work. We'll try and get it for next month. C-Mac, going very well. Thank you. I hope all is well with you and yours.
I tried windshield washer fluid too, and that didn't work either.
All right, 4-bagger for Henry. He's definitely dialed in the pair now. Oh! Well, it didn't have the same look as Ullman's 8-pin, but it's an 8-pin. Thanks for the update, guys. It's hard to run this tournament and then look up at that TV. Good spare, Henry.
They forgot what they needed.
I was going to tell them and they looked away. Jesse, you should help them. Tell them they're on 20. They're on 23, aren't they? Probably. I don't know, maybe not. All right, well, not much of an adjustment needed for Henry. He threw that last one great. There's another good shot. Yeah. That was a fast 8-pin. They just splattered around that. Again, Bodie. Good to see you, buddy. Would have been nicer to see you here, but good to see you. Sorry, too soon? Hammerschmidt, his list grows longer by the second. Oh, he pushed back right a little bit. Yeah, well, I guess he missed right, actually. Yeah, that was easily 2-3 boards right of where those last few were on that lane. Ethan lost the first match there, Marshall. Henry beat him 217 to 207, I believe. Yeah, 217 to 207. This is match number 2 right here. So the number 3 seed, Dave Ullman, against Henry, the 4 seed, who advanced by beating Ethan. All right, good spare, Dave. You know, Hammer, this guy is no Chad Nelson, that's for sure. I mean, that guy was the best president. He's going to go down as the best president in CBA history, you know that. I can't add any more to Payne's plate. He can't handle what he's doing already.
You're lucky I showed us. I had so many other items I could have.
Yeah, we're in a must-have situation here for Dave. It did. Good shot. I agree. I thought he might have got that in, but there's probably enough hold in there still. Nobody's really gotten quite into that other than Henry. Of course, our next 2 matches, we'll probably see that. We've got Tyler Klein up here in our next match. And then Chad Nelson in our final match. So those guys both like to be inside a little more. Another good shot. There you go. Yep. Yep. So we still got 236 max here for Ullman. 249 is the max still for Henry. So as it stands, Henry is going to have to strike on the first ball in the 10th, or Dave will advance.
You went the right direction.
Yeah, well, that was enough. 234 for Ullman.
I didn't move anything, I swear to God.
All right, as it stands right here, Henry must have this first one, or Dave will advance. It is. And it was. Now it's pretty much just a little bit of count. He's in the 230s, as long as he doesn't foul and keeps it behind the lane here, or keeps it on the lane here. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. I mean, he's just down to some count. 5 actually was an attainable shot today. Yep, that will solidify it. Quality shots in the 10th there for Henry. He will move on. He will advance to meet the number 2 seed, Tyler Klein up here. There's that ball again. That's why Henry is bowling and I'm not. I questioned that ball choice right away in frame 1 after he threw that white one in practice. Obviously 247, a very good game on this. So he will advance to meet Tyler. We're going to move over 1 pair here. Stick with us. And they'll get 2 shots on each lane. So we'll have a small break here for a second and we'll be right back at it. Well, apparently I am.
I was just going to say that. You want a cheese?
Not even going to mention the fact that I moved this heavy steel stool with one hand while doing it.
I moved 5 of them and Ron Kish's balls.
You asked for help along the way, too.
No, I didn't. I didn't even swear once.
Oh, I know. You've been really good today. You have really watched your language. I didn't get that quite straight, though.
It's okay.
Not so. I can't balance like this.
Oh, God, look at it's all shaky.
Oh, there we go. That's better. Yeah, I know it now, but that wasn't even close, was it?
Did we get enough to cash in the optional?
Oh, I didn't even do it.
Come on, sit down. What happened?
I just asked him a question and I threw him into a tizzy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
Wasn't that tough?
Way
a question?
better.
I didn't think
Nava, you
being a tournament
go fly a
director, I
kite. Go back to Mexico.
I do know everything.
Oh, boy.
It paid 3 spots.
What played? What played Spoot?
Not in. And not in. I said not in. And not in. So yeah, it paid 3 spots. So sweet.
Wait. Did it get to me for a third spot?
No.
You said, oh, Newman and
He's
Chad.
in. He's in.
I didn't know Newman got in it.
Yeah. Yeah, Newman gets in pretty much everything.
Now, then like $10 into the bet you win too.
Well, we had talks with him too.
Didn't you say Henry's in for $10?
Henry's in for 10. Yeah.
Henry's in for $10.
Everybody else is in the bet you win now.
Tyler's not.
Oh.
Yeah, those of you watching at home, $980 in the bet you win pot. Today, Henry is only in for $10, so that only pays 20% of the pot. That was $290. But Tyler, our number 2 seed here, is not in the bet you win pot. So anybody that bowled today and didn't do well enough to win, anybody thinking of bowling next month, you should start cheering for Tyler. Because if he wins, the 980 will carry forward into next month's tournament. Next month will be Texatonka Lanes, another Saturday event, day before Father's Day. So I believe that's the 16th. But if that is incorrect, it is the Saturday before Father's Day. So check your calendars and come to Texatonka Lanes. Bowl the day before Father's Day and take your dad out on Sunday.
Yeah.
They cleared out scores fast. I think this is it.
It's real boring right now.
I guess they don't need to inform anybody. By anybody, I mean me.
I think Hank's starting the match.
I'm going to say that Henry started the match. Nope. Nope. Okay, good. Phew. I was hoping they didn't take that upon themselves to do all that work. There we go. Now we're starting. All right, Tyler, the higher seed, has actually decided to start the match. So we are underway.
You should. Don't look at his food. It's disgusting. Don't ever do it.
I told him it was okay to eat. Good shot, Tyler.
Tyler stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Wow, curveballs all over the place right now. I think Chad's gonna throw plastic.
I disagree.
I'm not having that. There's gotta be sugar in that drink.
Anyway,
Just keep going. It'll work out.
Look at this guy.
Oh, good cover. You know, and I didn't really want to say anything. I didn't really want to say anything, but God, I don't know if I want to say it at all now.
Don't say anything.
I might jinx this.
We'll talk about it later.
We're clean in the step ladder.
Clean.
There hasn't been an open yet in the step ladder.
You're a liar.
No.
You gotta be a liar.
207 clean, 217, 234. Yeah, no, we're clean in the step ladder. It's pretty good. Did you?
Yeah. She's going downtown now.
All right, and he maximizes on that spare. Follows up with a strike. 20 in the first. Tyler getting up here, strike in the first. And a double to start. Really good start. Mentioned it earlier, those watching might not have heard it. Tyler was our high qualifier at plus 52. And he led through most of match play. He started match play 240, 240, winning both matches. So he had a really good look for most of the day. And obviously, as they've opened up a little bit here in match play, he's found another good look.
That's not bad either. He should probably keep
Yeah.
throwing it there.
I would stay there until he finds it.
We might have to go to the back. Yeah. You want to show me the machines?
Pretty good. Oh, it didn't get there.
It's a nice color.
It is a nice color.
Just get that wide. I missed that one. He just missed it wide a little.
I thought it was pretty good off his hand. It just
Okay.
didn't get there. He didn't look too upset about it. When he like,
Yeah, he must have thought it was pretty good too then. All right, good spare.
hard and straight.
Henry
Hooks
is
it more in his spares than I do. My first shot. See, hard and straight.
Henry's found his way back into, guess what? Another Dutch pace.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna go.
That's been here for.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Henry's gonna find a way to strike here, and he's gonna strike in the fifth, and he's gonna do it again.
He hasn't touched this one.
No, I am the black cloud.
You are. You were Mike Flanagan.
I know. Brutal. Well, that's the first time Henry hasn't gone Dutch through the first four and then struck the fifth to break it up. So
Well, he's bound to break that streak, right?
all good things must come to an end. And a good spare, though. And we are still clean on this broadcast. We're going to send this into the USBC when this tournament's over. And we're going to get patches for everybody involved.
I get one?
For sure. You were on the mic.
Well, since I got a patch.
like another pretty good shot. Yep. 4-bagger to start it out. Tyler's looking really good this match. We've seen Tyler a couple times now. He's made step ladders a few times. A really good physical game. Throws it very well. I think sometimes gets a little caught up in reaction a little bit. What to throw, where to throw it. Roll it. Roll it. All right, just a 4-pin. It's another quality shot. Pinched it in just a little. All right, good conversion.
I'm gonna get on my horse. You push him over the
Already 50-0. Get with the hero.
Oh, another good shot. Rip 10. Winner of this will advance to meet Chad Nelson, our number 1 seed. Good cover. Chad found his way into the step ladders. He qualified 3rd at plus 46. Qualifying pins did carry over into the match play, but Chad came out of the gates of match play 220, 220. Little hiccup with the 170, but then went 210, 240, and 230. So had the qualifying lead by our lead going into the step ladder. Good shot, Henry, by exactly 100 pins over Tyler. All right, Henry not going away. He's kept himself clean, picking up a split in the first. 3 single pin spares in the middle of the match there. Tough pattern, anything can happen. Well, fortunate to have just a 2-pin. Yeah, very good 9. I'd like the 2, 4, 7, 8 standing there for a minute.
Hi.
Hi, Chad. All right, still clean.
He is still
We are.
clean.
The whole step ladder is still clean.
Got to be a record.
Well, Corbett was watching. Corbett, if you're watching, has the entire step ladder been clean in any given tournament? Get back to me. All right, 7th frame here for Kyle. He can still go, or Tyler, I mean, he can still go 268 as a max score. Oh, yeah, I pinched that one short. Another good 9, yeah, 4-pin.
fired.
Oh, just enough. Just enough.
$5 to put in the head.
I got 5 on it.
Well, there is a little bit of an opportunity here for Henry. Another couple of strikes and there will be some pressure. A little extra loft. That didn't get there, did it? Yeah. He was kind of in front of me. Wash out there. He definitely either hung up or if he was trying to loft it, maybe try and create something different after he had single pinned a couple times on this lane. That didn't react well. Never mind, Corbett.
Good run.
That was a good run. That was fun. 2.5 games of clean bowling.
Wow. I thought that was right, and that thing peeled. Oh, wow.
They always carry when they become unimportant. All right, Tyler working in the 8th here on a string of 3 spares in a row, 3 single pins. All of them pretty fortunate, to be honest, but that's a much better shot.
He's on the approach.
Slides so much better. No. Hold? Oh, I really didn't think that would hold. Really good shot. Well, Tyler's got 257 possible still.
Rack down there. Don't worry about it.
214 for Henry, so he definitely needs every one of them and some help. Yep. Needs to just keep it behind the line. Once again, for those that may have just joined, our leader, our number 1 seed in the stepladder, Chad Nelson, will meet the winner of this match in the finals. Yeah, my Kirkhoven math isn't the best, but was it like 4? 4 or 5?
If he strikes out, 6 will do it.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strikes out will be 215.
Bring me
6
in.
miss.
I got it. Bring me in. I got it. Can you bring in a relief pitcher?
Not a redhead.
Oh.
Oh, now it's even. Yeah, now it doesn't matter. Yeah. All right, good run by Henry, making it all the way to 3rd place. Spare here, he'll get to 201. We'll let Tyler go ahead and finish out the match before we move the camera. But he will advance to meet Chad Nelson in the finals. for those that are just joining in, Tyler will finish this out here. We'll move camera over one pair. Our final match will be Chad Nelson versus Tyler. We won't be on the mic for a second. Going to step away for just a second. We'll move over when this is done. Thanks.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter, dude. It's a type. Oh, I thought it was a beer. Yeah, but it's a style. Oh, I see what you're saying. Thanks for asking.
You should drink them when your carb low.
Oh, it's just probably the fact.
Next year.
In a while.
Hey, good going today. Hey, thanks, man.
No, I should have.
Yeah.
201 for
Yeah. So what?
Trotland.
Maybe he can hire like a secretary or something.
Right, you would think. 244. The average, the bowler that bowled against me had today. Except for you. You only shot 220 that last game. You fell down.
He felt bad.
I fell down all right. I missed so many freaking. That's all right. I'm just glad I made the cut line. You know, I was not anywhere near the cut line all day. The last game.
Let's see if you're telling the truth.
Game 2.
Well, the last two, yeah. You went 47-36. You went 83 over the last two to get to 2100.
Over there. We're gonna have to.
Oh, he didn't. Oh no.
Cover up
Do we? Might.
Hotel should have parking.
Depends on. Yeah, some do, some don't.
Should I come on?
Axel.
We'll find out when we get there.
Nothing to see here. Carry on, carry on.
I'll take it from here out. I got all the other turns.
You give him a little bit of power and what happens?
You want to know something? I'm pretty good at marking down 240.
I can actually, they're legible and everything.
Yeah, bring that. Just in case people want to know where
I
they
keep
That's what I am in the stats. You're a statistician in a book. But hold on, 9:30 when Freedom was swirling. Great. When a bowler threw a shot on 32 and another bowler threw a shot on 25, the average score was 8. Is that your statistics? Hey Chris, no need to talk about that.
Hammer, I've had better. Yeah. It wasn't that bad. What do we have? A 33, 33-0, 32,
Yeah,
70,
like that,
I think, in team.
yeah. He's had that the whole time.
Tripod instead of a napkin holder.
Correct.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, the
Those
napkin
napkin holders were
really good.
nice. Napkin holder and 2 ketchup bottles do wonders. This was expensive, like $28.
Take that out of the president's salary?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was Chad's,
That's even better.
not the new president.
Even better.
Just expect a check at the end of the year.
How many shots are we giving them here?
Many as they need, I guess.
20. As the president, let's stop. I think we're done. Chad, come on.
You don't get a whole game.
Yeah, can you stop practicing? Let's get the game going. Let's go. Let's go.
2 shots on each lane, not 2 games. Tyler's under 30. He'll get it done in a second.
I was going to say he's under 20.
Doesn't matter if you're under. I just set the bar. Anybody under 30 is really good at any of that kind of stuff. That's just where I draw the line. What's that?
Just ask Sky.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter how low you go. It's just under 30 down to 0.
Good job, man.
He's in his early 30s, but he's an IT guy. There's an advantage there.
Is 37 early?
It's early.
30s?
It is now. It is now. All right, we got them all cleared out here. Our final match. Chad is elected to have Tyler start first. Good shot, good start. Again, those of you at home watching that were thinking about bowling, you want to cheer for Tyler. He is the only one that's not in the Bet You Win, so that $980 will carry forward if he does win. All square after one. Good shot by Chad. I have to give the obligatory hi, Mom. Glad you could join us today. Hope everything is going well for you at home. Oh, get there. Good shot. All right. 3 shots, all strikes. Good start to the match. Pretty good shot. Oh, that one hung a little bit. 2-8-10. Yeah, I agree, Steve. You know, we'll see how Tyler plays through again. I mentioned he's been in the step ladders a few times now. Just gets the 8-pin out of that. You know, obviously a young kid, pretty much fresh out of juniors, and yeah, physical talent is all there. I mean, his physical game is really good. Developing the mental game, and some of the ball changes and you know, play the right part of the lane with the right kind of equipment thing, that'll all come in time, but throws the ball really, really well. That one in, 3-6-10. But both these guys are going to be pretty much in the same part of the lane. We got to watch Henry the first few matches. He was definitely in from pretty much everybody else. As we watch Tyler here. Oh, so easy to do. 3-6 only. mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, but spares were just an adventure today for most with the short pattern. The amount of oil that was there early on, a miss left went left, miss right stayed right. So oil carried down. Some of the misses to the right would actually get back a little bit. Some of the misses left would hold, and it all just kind of evened out for a bit as far as the strikes went. But the spares, oh, rip 10 for Chad there in the third. But the the spares were an adventure. People going across lane, short pattern, especially those that didn't use plastic. Saw a lot of chops, a lot of washouts. Good spare, Chad. So nothing against Tyler there. The 3.610 is not an easy spare on a house pattern, let alone on this. All right, Chad double and spare to start the match. Tyler strike with a couple opens here. Chad up in the fourth frame here, working on a spare. Get there. Yeah, little hang. 2-8. Again, Chad was our number 3 seed after qualifying at plus 46. Tyler led qualifying at plus 52. Very low scoring event today. Good spare by Chad. The PBA Viper pattern is what we put out, so 36 feet, about 30 mils of oil, so definitely a fair amount of volume to that. Pattern held up great here at Flaherty's today, and everything ran superb all day. So thank the general manager, Dave Langer, CBA member, for his hospitality that him and his staff put out today for us. The tough shot, that played great, and machines ran flawlessly, so it was a great day here. Yeah. 3 straight opens. Grabbed that urethane ball, caught it a little bit at the bottom. Short pattern. A lot of friction down lane. We saw it hook a little bit past. Good shot. Carry him. Good shot. Back on the board. Bookends 3 opens in between the first and the 5th strikes there. But now he's back in the game. All right. Chad started double and then 2 spares after that, so he's 67 in the 3rd and spare up in the 4th here. A little more angle, yeah, a little too much angle. Yeah, he definitely either moved in and projected more off of that rip 10. Maybe tried to get it to read a little sooner, but the opposite happened. 2-8-10 left for Chad. Terry, this is the championship match. Chad was our number 1 seed in the stepladder. Tyler number 2. only for Chad out of the 2-8-10 there. Anytime, Terrence. Sixth frame here, now on and open. Oh, much better shot. 9-pin. Still definitely in control of this match. But he can't let it get away from him. Tyler strong strikes all day today. So Chad definitely needs to take care of business. Good spare there. Pretty good shot there. Yeah. Yeah. Good adjustment. All right, another strike here, and we can get ourselves back to having a match. Cheryl, that's funny. Boy, Cheryl, your campground must be in better condition than ours. We are so soaked. Get there. Oh, good shot. 3-bagger for Tyler. We're back into it. I was out there yesterday, and there's still, you take a step on the grass, and there's still water coming up under your feet. Unbelievable how wet the ground is out there. But, oof. Surprised you guys are dry enough to be able to get it in. We were still walking on mud. Yeah, there he moved. Yeah, boy. You can see he got that, you know, tighter angle, keeping it in more. And then that one just overhooked. And that's where he left the 2-8-10 in the last time on that lane, trying to give it a little more angle. And all of that started with just a wrap 10 in the third frame. Get there. Oh, we are back to having a match. Munson, they're saying tomorrow. Low tonight, 43. High tomorrow is like 50, but tomorrow night the low is some of the outstate areas in the 30s and still supposed to be raining. So, yeah, believe it or not, May 19th, there still could be snow. All right, Chad's got to regroup here. 2 opens in the last 3 frames. More angle again on that one. All right. Moved in and projected it more, but boy, that was a lot of down lane. He was lucky that kind of decelerated a little bit at the end there. Yeah, it is a Minnesota thing. It's unreal now. I didn't know that it snowed in Duluth. Crazy this late in the year. All right, Tyler working on a 3-bagger. He has made this a match now. Hold. Yeah, he got that right fast. Works that hard to get back to it. All right, needs to get one here. Keep his head with it. this leave us here? So 190 max for Tyler, 209 max for Chad. So still very much a match. Hold. Another one. Yeah. Gets the 7 to fall out of the Greek church, but yeah. Just another shot with some overreaction to it. Missed a little bit right again. That friction that far out. All right, 169 max for Tyler now. Chad just needs to keep himself clean, and he will win title 383. I think he's actually got to be close to 40 now. Or maybe he just went over 40 with his last win. Yeah, he's got the same problem on that lane, though. He's going to have to fill some frames still to get out of this match. Although that was his last shot on this right lane, which definitely seems to be the worst for him, at least. Yeah, sure is, Cheryl. Brutal. Hook a lip. Oh, yeah, I got even his plastics checking quite a bit. Well, there it is. 177 max to 139, or 169 max. So, several times throughout this match, didn't look this way, but it's a match. Chad does have the opportunity to step up. It is his good lane. 3 strikes will put this away. But he is going to have the first 2 at a minimum. Oh, wow. Well, been said many a time, I'd rather be lucky than good. That's why. Of course, in Chad's case, you're both. It's almost unfair, but no, fortunate break. Fortunate break. He's paid his dues over the years with many unfortunate ones too, so. Oh, and then he threw one that he thought was really good. Leaves the door open. All right. Well, 167 if he gets this. So Tyler has the chance to still win, stepping up. Those of you at home didn't bowl, looking to bowl next month, your prayers start now. Get that $980 and the bet you win to carry over. I disagree. The first one knocked 10 down.
Results game.
Yep. All right, first 2, 8 to tie, 9 to win. That's where we're at. Anything less, and Chad wins. Oh. Great shot. Not much more could be said. Real tough pair. You're right, Dan. Boy, those first 3 shots walking in, thought this was going to be a really high-scoring finals match. It looked they were going to run away with a 270 to 260 kind of match, but not to be had, that's for sure. Congratulations to Chad Nelson. I believe he's right around the 40 mark in titles, getting real close to that. But another great showing. Our former president did great today. That $980, sorry folks, half of it went out the door. But we will start at, what would that make us? $490 is where we'll start at, carried over into next month. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Next month, Saturday, before Father's Day. I believe that's the 16th of June. And we will be at Texatonka Lanes in St. Louis Park. Thanks for joining us.